She had kids with lover, then found out he's her son, put up for adoption. Likely consequences. Here a shocking story has emerged online in which a woman revealed she had unknowingly entered a relationship with her biological son. Years ago, she had given him up for adoption as a child. Unaware of their connection, the two later became a couple and had 2 children together before learning the truth. In her video, the woman explains, "In 2015, I met him when he was 21, and we had our first child a year later in 2016, followed by another in 2017. It was only after that I learned he was actually my son." This situation is an example of incest, a term used for sexual relationships between close blood relatives. A post shared by 6th Wave. Her story gained significant traction online, where viewers expressed shock and questioned how such a situation could happen. A user commented, "If you knew you had a kid out there with the exact same age and birthday as the kid you gave up, why would you date him?" Another jokingly said, "The dating pool is a sardine can at this point," while someone else remarked, "I can't believe this." Amidst the shock, many were also concerned about the children born from this relationship. Comments like, "So did the kids not have a genetic disorder, and are the kids' special needs?" reflected widespread worry about their health. How incest affects genes. Human DNA is organized into 23 pairs of chromosomes, each containing thousands of genes. Every gene comes in 2 copies called alleles, which influence traits like eye color and blood type. Some genes are dominant, meaning just 1 copy will show the trait, while others are recessive, which requires 2 copies to appear. For example, brown eye color is dominant, so having 1 brown gene is enough to have brown eyes. Blue eyes are recessive, so a person needs 2 copies of the blue gene to have blue eyes. This matters because certain genetic diseases, such as cystic fibrosis, are caused by recessive genes. Normally, if only one parent carries a recessive gene, the child usually won't inherit the disease. But when close relatives have children, the chance that both parents carry the same recessive gene increases, which raises the risk of genetic disorders. Why children of incestuous relationships face higher health risks. When close family members have children, the chances of passing on genetic problems grow. This happens because relatives share more DNA than unrelated individuals. A 2011 study from the National Library of Medicine shows that children born to parents who are close relatives, like first cousins, face higher risks of infant death and genetic diseases. The study explains, consanguinity often leads to a higher occurrence of autosomal recessive disorders in children, resulting in elevated morbidity and mortality rates. This increase happens because individuals carrying abnormal genes are more likely to meet and produce offspring with a combination of harmful gene variants, health problems that can result from incestuous relationships. Children born to incestuous relationships face a higher risk of several health issues. Lower IQ and developmental disorders. Children born to close relatives may have lower intelligence levels or face difficulties in learning and development. Some may also experience developmental delays or disorders affecting their mental growth. Cystic fibrosis. This is a serious genetic disease where thick and sticky mucus blocks important tubes in the lungs and digestive system. It causes breathing problems, infections, and difficulties in digesting food properly. Premature birth and low birth weight. Babies from incestuous relationships are more likely to be born before full term. They are also likely to have physical deformities, cleft palate. This common birth defect happens when the roof of the mouth doesn't fully close during development. It can make it hard for children to eat or speak clearly. Swipe left for next video. Heart defects. Some babies may be born with a heart that is shaped differently or doesn't work well. These heart problems often cause ongoing health issues and can reduce life expectancy. Neonatal mortality. In some cases, recessive genes inherited from related parents can cause babies to die before birth or shortly after birth.